Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome back. It's been a little while because somebody had jury duty.
Guess who?
Yeah, we almost skipped another week. They were going to ask him to be the executioner as well, but...
The executioner.
Someone else had to step in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to straighten out my
Immediate
posture, get my
death
posture.
sentence for somebody breaking like a protection order.
No, it was a
No
mutual
violence
breaking.
was involved. It was a mutual breaking, both parties. But it's an interesting case to sit down on. But yeah.
Let's role play this out. I'm gonna be the guy.
Nope.
Gavin, you can be the girl.
Nope.
Erica, you'll be Bentley.
Okay.
Anyway.
Wow, I'm on jury
Hello.
duty.
Welcome back to our Dungeons and Dragons stream.
Objection.
No, you're the judge.
So before we get into it, just gonna go over a couple things. First thing is we have a Patreon, so we want to help support the channel and help us make some more content outside of these streams. You can support us on there. You'll get a bunch of cool benefits. The biggest one being the biggest ones being the shout outs at the end of the streams and whatnot. And of course, at the highest tier, you get a permanent discount on everything in our merch store. And that is there forever and ever and always. So yeah. So we got all that fun stuff for you. You also get behind the scenes stuff and, you know, get to behind the scenes stuff and get to see works in progress and whatnot. So if that interests you, feel free to check that out. But I think that is the only thing. We don't have anything crazy going on in the way of announcements. So I think we're just gonna get right into it. So we'll see you all in just a second. Let us go ahead and roll that intro. So, last we left off, the Oddities, after arriving in North Peak and forming a deal to go on a minor expedition with Dolkov, one of the heads of the Stone Great Institution, within the next few weeks, you were looking to kill some time. You decided to kill that time by visiting the White Circus, or the White Curtain Circus. I was like, wait, something about that didn't seem right. The White Curtain Circus.
It's just a circus.
Hi, I'm Frank.
Yeah, you just get to go watch a bunch of white people.
We have
just
cornbread.
It's just a bunch of dudes going like this at each
and
other.
casserole.
No, it's just a bunch of dudes walking around going like this at each other.
Just
Anyway, upon investigating, you ran into Reikos' old friend Tanharok, who was investigating the circus for the strange goings-on. He was desperately trying to keep the victims of this strange ritual alive. And, of course, some of the missing people included that of Ghost's son and his party. All of this investigation culminated in visiting the Festival of Lights, the final showing of the circus, in which it was revealed that the new ringmaster, Q, was Isabel Quentis. You followed her into her small pocket dimension, and a bloody battle ensued. But upon her defeat, investigating the small little pocket dimension, you are able to find the rightful ringmaster, Claudia Winterhoof, and the young adventurers under her protection, locked within a painting. Upon reuniting, words of relief and some lectures were given and exchanged. And you all left the small pocket dimension, seeing a mostly confused audience with their memories altered as to untraumatize them, in Claudia's words, as she said that she's going to sort through the stuff and toss out everything that belonged to Quentis. And once she is finished sorting it, you could have your pick of whatever
Nice.
she threw out. But
yeah.
Things. Shinies.
But upon leaving, there was one solitary applause as you see Jedediah Scotsrum applauding your performance. And that is where we left off. So, bloodied, bruised, and exhausted, you emerge. The people finally free to go about their days and return home. Some of them seeming confused at how exhausted they were, but figuring they could just go home and sleep it off. And you see some of the, and after a few minutes, you see Claudia appear from the mirror again and immediately go off to round up her crew as they start bombarding her with questions as the charm has been lifted from them as well. So, Jedediah applauds you. You stand there with Tanarok and the young adventurers known currently as Dagger, Ripfang, and Shadowblade. Or so they call themselves.
Shadowblade. Dak. Jedediah!
That was a mighty fine show for the first half, and then, it left me on the edge of my seat, and then, well, I thought you might have died. But
I wasn't too far off.
You look like you're not too far off still.
You're just covered in blood.
Yeah.
No, let me get that for you. And you see he just goes and just starts bit by bit prestidigitating you guys just to clean you up.
Nice.
Just
little chunks at a time.
Little chunks at a time. There's only so much it can do at once.
That's great.
Well, it's good to see you here.
Yes, and I brought you horses and carriage as you asked.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and my colleagues decided to return to Coradine to, compile notes, but the journals have been translated. I do have the transcript. So, that is there when you are ready, but I think you found a bit of a break.
We better have.
And hopefully a drink.
A very large one, I thought. Tanarok, you're buying.
What?
Yeah, it's about you earned your keep.
We helped save the kids. You buy us drinks.
I'm sorry. You would be dead if it weren't for me. You should buy the drinks.
How about we call it even, and you just buy me the drinks anyways, because you're a good friend.
I hate you. All right.
Oh, yeah, I was hoping by the time we ran into you again, Jedediah, we'd have more journals, but we haven't found any yet.
Oh, well, that's a shame. The Singing Willows have given me 2.
Damn it. Guys, we need to pick it up.
Yeah, we do.
You know, I'm still surprised that we didn't find one back in that underground with that dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought we'd find one in there.
It feels like it would have been too obvious.
I mean, true, the other one we found was in a hag cave.
Well, from what I could discover, this Roshetton was just a bard for hire. Very much adventurer, picking up strays as he went along. Went through many adventuring parties. Some of them parted ways. Some of them, a good chunk of them, died because they would constantly get in over their heads. But he seemed to usually be a survivor, the lone survivor, more often than not. From what I can piece together, it was probably due to some divine intervention. He couldn't figure it out, but the telltale signs are there. But we can go over that later.
So were you only able to identify one of the transcripts then, or do you have them for all the journals that you have?
Oh, all of them.
Very nice. Yes, I'm definitely excited to read a little bit of those, but like you're saying, I definitely need to rest up first. By the way, Jedediah, this is Tanaruk, my good friend.
Hello. Hi.
All right, you've met.
That's good enough.
Well, before we go, I've got to send off a package. Gotta stop by the courier's office. I managed, it's just a job I picked up along the way.
Very well. Do you want us to tag along and then we can go back to the inn?
If you want to.
I'll probably send a letter back to Father.
Oh. I guess we better go do that then.
Maybe after some drinks
go
and
do
a
that.
night of rest, we can go talk to the headmaster of the academy again.
Anything in particular?
Well, I just want to talk to him about some of the, different applications of energy distribution that we had discussed previously. I kind of gleaned from some of his ideas, and I mean, it seemed to work out quite a lot better than I expected.
I'd be all right with that detour. I mean, we have 2 weeks to kill, so, speaking of which, Tanaruk, I was going to invite you along as well. I think you might be interested. If we're lucky, we might find a journal while we're down there.
We're going dungeon delving.
At the bottom of the ocean, Neskamar Sea.
So, you want to plunder an ancient ruin, and you're excited to find a journal.
Yep.
There's more.
Cool.
Maybe other treasures.
If you get if you get the journal, I'll take whatever treasure's left.
No.
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 No. The journals
I
lead to
do-
something else.
I do think it's fair to give him, a share if he comes along and helps us.
I'll think about it. To give it with a smirk.
Yes.
Provided you're buying tonight's drinks, of course.
Yes, you want to go to the bottom of the ocean. And you want to cut out the guy that can breathe underwater.
I mean, it would be nice to see that octopus be useful.
It was useful.
Man, the way you held him down, though, well, I just pummeled him with my hammer. Oh, it would felt great.
And now
I'm gonna
you're
give
a
him
psychopath.
I'm gonna give him like a big old bro side hug. Just like, oh, it's so good to see you, Tanaruk. I've missed you dearly.
Same to you, my friend. Now let's go send some mail. So
dramatic cutaway to just standing in line
Yeah.
at the post office,
post office. So
covered in blood.
so what are you gonna be sending to your dad?
Just a letter.
Ah.
I mean, most of the time I update Mom and I'll send a letter back to Mira, but, you know. But, you know, I'll just send it to Pops, and mostly Mother likes to hear what's going on, so I just keep sending letters. It's just my way to keep in touch with home.
Yeah, I'm sure if I sent letters back to your mom, your dad would burn any remnants of them.
Likely so, yes. Oh yeah, she tells me in her last letter, she told me to say hi to you. That was a couple of months ago, so hi.
Tell her I said hi back.
I will do that.
Now I want you to add it to your letter, like right now.
All right.
While we're in line,
Open it up.
I need you. I need to see you do this.
I'm gonna add in there. By the way, pass this note along to Mother. I found Tanarok. He says hi.
Yeah, I just have to send off this little relic I found, and he holds up this little amulet. Yep, got hired by some friggin' just asshat out in Rhinevale, but he pays good.
Oh. Really rich guy.
I mean, yeah, he couldn't pay good otherwise.
Oh. Give me a second, Andrew's looking at his notes.
Blonde.
No. Fine. Ah. It wasn't a Siva, was it?
You know that guy?
Yes, he is actually the one who told us to check in North Peak for you.
I knew I was staying here for too long. Yeah, it took me like a really long time, but I found this little thing that he was looking for, and he holds up this little amulet, but it literally just looks like a rock on a string. So if this isn't it, I swear I'm going to maul him.
Wait, where did you get that?
Off of a guy.
You sure some like toddler didn't make that?
I don't know. The guy seemed willing to kill me to prevent me from taking it. So
Watch it just be a family heirloom.
I really don't care at this point.
Well,
just
now
want my
I'm
money.
curious. What, did he mention anything about what it does or why the guy had it?
Nope.
He just said, find this man, and if he has a rock on a string, kill him and take it.
Basically. I mean, the man was a hired assassin, apparently, so... And by apparently, I mean I found a collection of human ears in his satchel after I was...
Ah, we've had our fair share of those.
Of course you have. He gets up to the counter, boxes it up, addresses it, slides it over. But yes, it is. Yeah, it pays good. And he seems to be more telling himself that than...
Yes, we did a couple jobs for him as well, and we'll keep him in mind as a retainer for future jobs.
Yeah, it does seem to be a good source of that lately.
Actually, it's thanks to him we get to go dungeon delving at all. I found this ornate sword, and he let us know that it was a key and told us that we could find someone here to be able to find information on it here at the academy. And we have. So he's been quite useful several times over.
It's frustrating that he's not useful. Anyways, are you gonna send your letter or not?
Yeah. I'll reseal it and then send it.
All right. So, as you do, you make your, as you send the letters, you make your way back to the inn that you, bought the suite at. You take the elevator down, guiding everybody. And as you all enter in, especially with the ocean right there, it is a stark contrast of cold sea winds, blisteringly cold sea winds, into a nice fire-warmed hall. And there's quite a few tables, but with the amount of people that you have with you, you might need to push two together.
Nice.
Eat as much meat as possible.
Right. I will get 1 round for everybody. 1.
Thank you.
Excuse me, barkeep. What's your most expensive drink?
A round of mead for the table. So, after a bit, a mug of mead comes out to all of you. And he counts. All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us. All right, bring us 5. He doesn't get mead for the 3 younger adventurers.
Yeah.
The delinquents.
I wanted to drink as well. You can ask your mother.
Sure, he can handle it.
Make that 8. And so, drinks are brought around to the table.
I gave him vodka when he was a baby.
That explains a lot.
Kind of explain why he might not be so bright
This is...
walking into a trap like that.
I
was trying to help, okay? I saw the problem and I went to fix it. That is That is what I am supposed to do. That is what adventurers do.
I'm just still impressed that they found the password.
I mean, thank you. And then you see the girl for the first time. She speaks up. She's got this dark hair that is tied back, and she's got a couple bangs that go. And she's just like, it wasn't that hard. I mean, we had this wanted poster for like weeks, and we're like, oh, that's her. And then that large jester fellow just wrote in the dirt name. Yeah, it wasn't terribly difficult. And you see Dagger kind of deflate a little bit.
Ray goes, will just kind of shock, be like, I mean, take the compliment or don't. I don't care. I'm just trying to soften the blow because I can see the daggers coming from your mother.
Oh no. It was reckless, sure. But he was doing what I've taught him. So I cannot fault him.
And from what I hear from the stories, you were no different.
Exactly. I can lecture him to be more careful in the future.
And let's be honest, how much edgier is Dagger compared to Ghost? I mean, come on, they're pretty similar.
You see, that is why I suggested the code names. It is for protection, and of course, it is menacing. People are afraid of Ghost.
Not of Dagger, though. I'm sorry.
I mean, your own companion is Shadowblade. Dagger seems a little lackluster compared to that.
For the record, I didn't choose it. It was his idea. Yeah. And the druid speaks up. Yeah, no. I just told him to call me Kevin, and then he started calling me Ripfang instead. Yeah, it's all him, his idea.
Yeah, I'm all right with Kevin.
I told you it is for protection. it is for protection of yourself. Keep your identity a secret.
What, from the ladies?
And then Shadowblade, she just goes, "No, he's already got that covered." Just like, and as he. You see Kevin, he looks over, just like, protection from what? I don't have a tragic backstory like you freaks. I just tagged along because I thought it'd be fun.
It would be good protection against the Fae. If you give them your code name, it's not technically your name.
I guess, yeah. In that case, I'll just keep a stockpile.
Exactly. I had a few before I landed on Ghost.
Does that mean you all are gonna start referring to me as Phantom Breaker? And he just gets like this wistful look in his eye.
The name doesn't fit.
Actually,
little do you know.
Well, here's the thing. With Ghost, it makes sense because, like, given what happened to her coming back and out of the shadows, she's like a ghost rising. We call him Phantom Breaker because quite literally he fought off the Phantom of the Eskimar Sea. Why Dagger? Like, what's the story behind Dagger? Like, there's got to be a reason behind it. Is it just because you like daggers? Did you stab somebody? Did you, I don't know, bite off some crazy person?
I collect daggers.
He does.
All right.
You
Goodness,
see,
what
he
nice.
opens his coat, and there's like over a dozen, just like on the inside of his coat.
You still need to clear those out of your room. Take them with you.
Some of them I don't want them to be used. I don't want them. They're already nicked,
right.
but I
The
don't want
designer
them,
ones.
Yeah, I don't want them to break. I want them to just be displayed as a story. That's why I hit so many.
Well, rather than being dagger, perhaps you could just pick your favorite type of dagger with a more interesting name, like, I don't know, stiletto, or dirk, or I don't know, kukri, tanto, kama. I don't know. There's so many different types of daggers.
Or, and the girl speaks up, and she like gives him a nudge. Or, because there's nobody actively hunting you, and there's no way for anybody to connect you to your mother without previous knowledge, maybe you could just use your real name. You can call me Christina.
Christina is much better than Shadowblade.
Yes, I felt it was very on the nose. What? You didn't like Shadowblade? I told you it was ridiculous. Just because I use my shadow to fight. I told you, it was way too on the nose. It's like calling some Master Evoker Fireball Guy.
Or calling me Hammer. Yeah, no.
To be fair, Hammer by itself sucks, but Rakos the Hammer. That sounds pretty
Actually,
badass.
I could get behind that.
That's
You know,
like, if
I
it's
could
an
actually
additive,
do that.
yes. But if
Rakos the Hammer, Rakos the Maul.
yes,
No, probably
but
the Hammer.
if your first name was if you were just called Hammer, that would be
I like
kind of
that.
like more like a low IQ bandit.
See, for the arenas that we've been doing, I've been going just by Ironhoof. But I think I might switch it to Rakos the Hammer. I like that.
I mean, Ironhoof, it's a very honorable name for those who know, but I mean, if you're not doing anything with your hooves in combat, it's kind of false advertisement, you know.
Right.
Now, if you
I like
stomp on the
Rakos the
skulls
Hammer.
of your opponent,
All right, it's decided. I'm Rakos the Hammer now. I like that.
and she goes, see, you can just use your name and call your, and just put the dagger afterward. Would you put Shadowblade up? No. I thought you liked the names I gave. I find it endearing. Is what I meant to say.
What about
She
you,
gives him a
Kevin?
reassuring
You turn into some giant cat or something?
Oh no, I normally just use a. I mean, I can turn into, beasts and stuff, but nothing formidable like Mr. Tannerok here. I just, I just use more of a spells that I find it much easier than shape shifting. So I still don't know where Ritfang came from. I mean, the most menacing thing I turn into is a house cat. I mean, I guess I could also turn into a bat, but I mean...
Well, the nice part about names, code names especially, is that they don't have to be permanent. I would suggest holding off on them, perhaps. I mean, keep them just in case, but don't think of them as something permanent. You'll figure out a better name through experience, just like I did. And you'll find ones that stick. Find ones that represent you.
I am curious though, do you all have a group name yet?
You see, they all look at Dagger, and he's just like, It is undecided.
Your mother came up with our name, and I like it. I feel like it's very fitting.
I
We'll
would.
find out. Don't worry.
Isn't this nice? Family together at last. It is so invigorating to be together to share a drink right out of the clutches of death.
I'm here too. That's how I feel that it was. Indeed.
Did you take that other scribe out on a date while you were in Eritrude?
Oh, no, I was far too busy.
You should
Next
make time
time-
for yourself.
Next time you see her, you should ask her out.
To do
The one
what?
that was on a date to dinner.
Nonsense.
It makes a lot of sense. That's how you get to know people. Oh, one way.
I should just work with them to get to know them. That's how I got to know you. You don't see me taking Reikos out on a date.
I mean, we are.
You
But
have
technically,
no...
Tanner Rock took us out.
The difference is the romantic interest.
The what?
Never changed, Jedediah.
Be single forever, Jedediah.
So, what are your plans now that you're up at North Peak?
Well, you brought me here, so I am here to work on whatever project you set me on. And, of course, to surveil for incoming threats. Yes.
Do you have any potential leads of any other journals up in this area?
Well, funny thing about that. They all seem to be pointing to what is known locally as the monolith.
Right. And where's that?
It is up to the north, overlooking the northern cliff. It's actually a fairly short walk from here. Relatively speaking, by short walk, I mean maybe 3 days. But, haven't been able to find anything significant with it. I mean, it has been there for thousands and thousands of years, and to this day, nobody has been able to find anything with it. It's been just a curiosity, a tourist attraction. Occasionally, bandits make a camp around there and occupy it, but no one's been able to find any sort of mechanism to what it does or anything.
I mean, we found our own little version of a monument that ended up being a key to get inside of a War of Black Gate's fortress.
Yes, but this predates that by a significant margin. And
Interesting.
there are, when I say thousands of years of history of people trying to investigate it and finding nothing, I mean it. It is one of the most well-documented archaeological sites on the planet. But apparently, Roshen might have found something.
Interesting. Now, with these journals, we were saying there was a potential that it would be like a this journal leads to this journal, which leads to this journal, like a path this way, or is it more like a bunch of random ones all pointing in one direction?
It seems to be more the latter. At first we thought it was from A to B, but it does seem that he had a fascination with what we know now as the monolith. Before the monolith, he referred to it as Beacon Point. But, like I said, archaeologists, wizards, Lexan himself hasn't found anything significant with it other than it potentially being a monument to something, a gravesite. Is the accepted theory, but
It was called Beacon Point. It might just point to something more important.
yes, and that is what scholars have looked at, but nobody in thousands of years of trying found anything, which is why, and he pulls one of the journals out of his bag, we need these. It is...
Put that back, please.
He knows something that nobody else did. And it seems he's not keen to share it in his writings, but he has an obsession with it. But if we can find the method and how he discovered it, and why he was so fascinated by it.
And why he wanted to keep it secret.
Yes, it seems the later dated journals, he becomes a bit more paranoid, if that is the right word, cautious. His earlier ones were more idle fascination, but his later ones seem to be more calculated. That could be just due to the hardships he faced along the road, but he traveled all over this continent. But everything seems to have been to the end of something to the monolith or Beacon Point. Now, you asked for leads. That I may have.
Right.
At least one. Apparently, one of these... apparently there was a catastrophe that he survived, along with a few others. Up north in the ocean, in the White Gale Sea. Apparently, they were besieged by what he described as an ice demon, and the ship was lost, frozen in an iceberg, along with, in his words, some of his stuff.
Sounds like multiple journals to me.
Possibly.
Now, there's a lot of icebergs up there. Any idea how to narrow down the search?
Well, if we're taking a look at the average currents over the last several millennia, I would say probably not very close to the shore. This glacier has to be very old. And if it was some sort of ice demon, perhaps it is still active within the region. Or something similar to it. That area is also known to have a lot of fishermen, so maybe there's areas that they avoid. Or perhaps maybe there's old tales and legends. By the sound of it, it seems that nobody's gone looking for it. At least from what I can tell. I could not find any record of people going out to search for it, as it wasn't some old naval ship, more a large fishing vessel. So nothing that historians would be climbing over themselves to reach.
Sorry, Belden. Sounds like we're going to need another boat.
I was afraid you'd say that.
We cannot let the other team beat us.
Currently, the Singing Willows are in Athias, following another lead.
All the way in Athias.
Yes.
So it's not isolated to Tirvis, then?
It is mostly isolated to Tirvis. When I say they're in Athias, they're fairly close to the border.
Hmm.
Well, if we find multiple, that might put us ahead of them. I'm okay with that.
I don't want to lose a magic item. I want to steal one of theirs.
This is the perfect opportunity.
Maybe if we lose, we can have Belden create something and then give that to them. And then once we're far enough away, then he can forget about it. No, that would be dishonorable. Plus, we don't need to worry about it, because we're going to win.
Exactly.
I have no doubt.
By the way, just so you are aware, Jedediah, we had a run-in with Alexander again. In no uncertain terms, he said, "Forget the journals or I'll kill you."
That, yeah.
That sounds on brand. Well, if that is the case, I will be reporting any Iron Soul activity that I become aware of.
Please do.
Oh, yes, and the League has begun to help fund this adventure. I explained to them that some of our colleagues are dead, and there are bad people that want this, and they're willing to help. So, and he slides over a small stone tablet towards you.
What's this?
Ascending stone. If I need to reach you and warn you about danger in an area, or vice versa, you can now communicate with me. 25-word maximum.
Right?
Wonderful.
I trust the artificer with it. He seems like the one least likely to die first. No offense, but I've seen how you fight.
Slide it into my bag.
None taken.
Belden's got a sending stone.
Yeah.
So you can add that to your inventory. Jedediah has the other one.
Yippee.
Is there a limit to how many messages you can send?
Let me see. And during this whole time, you noticed the younger adventurers the younger adventurers were like discussing, and it's just like, you really think I should just call myself Ferris the Dagger? No, you want to wait. You want somebody else to call you that, so you earn that title. Then it's like way cooler, because then it's like when it's a self-imposed title, just doesn't do that. Well, he just called himself Rekos the Hammer. Yeah, I get it, but the thing is, he also probably earned that title. I mean, he said he was in the arena and all that stuff. So yeah, sending stones. Let's see.
So anyway.
I love that. I love this little group.
Yeah.
This is a great table to be sitting at right now.
It is once a day. Once a day. It regains its use at dawn.
It would be so funny if we did a separate campaign as them.
Right. I want to be Kevin.
Well, depending on if they... Actually, I'll leave that for later. But at the end, as the drinks kind of go, they order. Some of the people at the table order food for themselves. After a bit, so Jedediah gives you that. Some of the other leads are currently being scouted out, not fully interacted with, but just securing the area. But that would probably be the first bet. That is the first one, as it is the closest to us currently. I will be currently staying at the Stonegate Institution, as I am a bit of an honorary member there myself, and of course it has defenses there, so trying to kill me will be much harder there.
Good.
So I will be spending time there, using their resources to help aid in our work. So it has been an absolute pleasure to see you again, my friends. It's just,
Well.
and I hope to assist you in the field once again. Of course, I won't be joining any combat, but there is something enthralling about watching a fine lady melt someone's face. But I must take my leave. Enjoy.
Belden, getting a little bit inebriated, leans over to Rekos. You just call her a fine lady?
I mean, she's terrifying, but fine, I feel like is an adequate description.
Appreciated.
All right. So if we're going down into this, ruin at the bottom of the ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to talk numbers, okay? Need to talk actual numbers. What do I get if I go with you on this?
Well, we don't know what we're going to find down there. If gold is on there, you'll get an even split with all of us. But as far as magic items go, because we're the ones who found the job, secured the job, and are bringing the key that gives us access to the job, we get first pick. After that, you can... Anything that decides after our very first items, we will then deliberate amongst the group and decide who gets what. But, if there's at least 4 magic items that we find while we're down there, you can have one of them. But you get after we've decided which ones we want.
You know, the Rekos I knew would say something about the more experienced person gets the first pick. I've been at this adventuring thing a bit longer than you have. And so If anything, I would be guiding you through.
Yeah,
these
now you're
things.
talking about the one who has ran the blacksmith for over 10 years and wants the best deal.
Also, you are just being invited along.
Yeah, we don't need your help. I want you there.
Wow. Screw you too. Okay, I'm in.
I don't need you. I want you.
So, do I? So, what about us? Dagger speaks up.
Something tells me something down there is going to be very dangerous for you three.
I think it would be better if you don't piggyback off your mother's adventures. You should go on your own. Make your own choices.
Yeah, we had, and he's just like, you see, he's just like, he kind of thinks for a bit, and see Christina, she looks over. No, remember we've got a couple of jobs here. There was that. I know it's not exactly savory, but there's that sewer job that we have here. That we got to deal with, and then of course there's that, and then there's the owl bear.
Make names for yourselves.
Okay. If there's an extra magic item, could I have one? If there's a magic dagger?
If I find a magic dagger, I'll keep it for you.
I was gonna find a moon touch dagger.
Or if I just find one that's... I still have the list from your incomplete collection. So if I find something from there as well, I'll
Honestly,
keep it in mind.
even if it's just, even if it is just old it just has a cool design, I'll take it.
I mean, honestly, who wouldn't want a dagger from the bottom of the sea?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes. I'll keep an eye out for you.
Well, it is probably best if we return to our inn. That we have, I guess, we're a bit behind on some deadlines since we were caught unawares.
I'll be in touch.
Okay. And he scoots his way out, leaves the table, and then Stina looks at you and she just goes, "It's lovely to meet you." She gets up and follows along.
And then there were four.
Let him do it himself. Let him do it himself. Let him do it himself. Oh gosh.
You know, your son is actually quite lovely.
If it
He's a
makes
good
you
boy.
if it makes you feel better, Ghost, I've already seen them kill an owl bear.
He's a good kid. It's just difficult to send him off into danger.
I know it was kind of a joke that they hired me as like some muscle and whatnot, but they've actually got some real skill. I mean on their own, yeah, but together they complement their skills. They complement each other's skills very well. Like, they've got good instincts, at least.
That's good. They better. Otherwise, I would have taught him all that for nothing. This meat isn't strong enough. And she'll like pour some of her vodka from her flask into it.
Then I have some as well.
Sure.
Well, you say it's 2 weeks from now.
Yes.
Well then, better clear up some business I still have to do for Siva while I'm here in the city. Just some minor things.
We'll definitely go check out the arena at some point, and then I know Belden wants to talk to that Grandmaster, and then apart from that, I guess we could head up north to go look for that iceberg if we wanted to, but
Might take a bit longer.
yeah,
A couple weeks.
right.
Especially if we
Maybe
find
go-
something along the way.
I mean, if you were, if you were the ones that found the key, apparently, then I don't think they would be too upset if they had to wait an extra few days, if you asked.
True.
Possibly.
At the very least, we can go take a look at the monolith.
I mean, apparently, according to that tiefling, you have your cart back, so at least the travel won't be as arduous.
That's true. I'll probably, if you decide to go to the academy tomorrow, I'll meet up with you there. I want to talk to my son again before he leaves. Other than that, I'm all good with whatever we do.
I mean, we could also always just look for random side jobs to get money as well. Wouldn't hurt to get more money.
I would like to see another arena. They have another one here.
In all the major cities.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see ones I haven't seen yet. Well, aside from the one that told us.
Perhaps tomorrow we could go stop by your friend, and then after that we could go look for the arena. Get some information on it.
Sounds great
good.
to me.
If I don't see you at the academy, I'll just meet up with you at the arena.
You know where it is?
No, but I can find it.
Ah, fair. I'm sure pretty much everybody here knows.
I know how to ask.
Yeah. You need any help with your jobs?
No, I think I've got it. Oh, there was, one other thing I wanted to bring up to you,
Yeah.
as well. Next time you stop at home, I found some alchemical recipe books. I left them by Mira's grave, if you want to collect them. Something I knew she would like. But seeing as you're picking up her skill, I'm sure she'd want you to use them. In fact, knowing her, she would probably beat you over the head with them until you use them. But just the next time you go.
Yeah.
Right. I'll be turning in for the night. I'll see you either around town or in 2 weeks. And he gets up and leaves the table.
He's just gonna take a big drink. You can see his shoulders kind of sunk down.
We can touch on that later. Jeez. You don't have to talk about it if you're not comfortable with it. But you know we're here to listen.
Now's as good a time as any, I suppose. You know, sometimes denial is easier. I was just walking home one day. Thought I'd stop by the shop and bring my wife some flowers when I heard the commotion outside. There was a whole group of people running to get the druids. They were yelling, "Fire! The bakery's on fire!" June and Nev. They owned that bakery longer than I've been alive. Stepped outside and I saw the smoke. And I ran to it. I got there. June was sitting outside. She was in hysterics. I tried to help put out the fire. And she kept on just repeating, "Rikos, I'm so sorry." The in-laws' alchemy shop was right next to the bakery. Mira saw the fire first and she ran inside to get them out. She managed to get June out, but Nev was still inside trying to fight the fire, and when she went in, the roof collapsed. She was gone before I even got there. My sweet wife. Shadowrock tried to convince us for years to be an adventurer like him. And I always said no. We have the alchemy shop and we have the blacksmith. We have responsibilities. But if I wasn't a hard ass, my wife wouldn't be dead. Damn it.
Right,
Denial
Kels?
is so much easier.
I've seen how you treat people, everyone. You honor her in everything you do.
It was never your fault.
I've never met your wife, but I know that she'd be proud.
Miss her every day. I still send letters home, just so my mother can put them on her grave. I wish I died instead of her. He always thought of others before himself.
Mm.
It was the most beautiful thing to ever to see.
I think going on these adventures, doing all these things, will give you a lot to tell her when you see her again. She'll love to hear everything.
And you better make it a damn good story for her. And I'll slide over a mug of ale.
We give a little smirk and just take a drink of it.
I'll drink to that.
And that is going to take our break. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes. For player reference, it's going to be about 6:42. And we will pick up sometime later. We will see you all in just a bit. we are back. Well, most of us at least.
Erica's just casually trying to kill herself.
Oh gosh. Should probably elaborate on that.
No.
She almost ate expired food. Anyway. After a long night of drinking and mostly silence, you awake the next morning, your wounds having closed. Maybe a little bit hungover, depending on how much you had to drink.
Hungover, and Reikos is noticeably more reserved today. All right. Suppose we could get some breakfast downstairs, and then we could head up to that academy.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready.
Alrighty. So, you go down, get yourselves a nice hearty filling breakfast. The special here this morning is a big old thing of nice warm filling oatmeal with different spices and fruits and things to your liking. But after eating, making yourselves warm, you said you were going up to the institution?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, Ghost goes to say goodbye to her son before he leaves.
Yeah.
They're staying in the city.
Oh.
They
well,
got the sewer
before
job
they leave.
first.
Well, before they go to their job then, whatever.
She's gonna go talk to her son. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be goodbye.
Yeah.
You as you they would have told you where they were staying, and you see they're kind of like gearing up, they're stretching and whatnot. They're outside another inn at the top of the plateau. You see they're going through, checking their pockets, making sure they have everything. So you see daggers, of course, like checking, make sure all his daggers are nice and secure in his coat. You see Christina sling a shield over her back, take her scimitar, sheath it at her side. And then you see Kevin just kind of goes, make sure his backpack's all clipped and ready to go, and slings it over his shoulder as he holds out a small staff.
Yeah. She'll just kind of walk up and get Dagger's attention and just like motion to pull him aside. You know.
He lets him know it'll be a second and disperses from the group.
She'll just kind of look at him when he comes over and just like adjusts his armor some. Be like, you left without saying anything.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to know what to say. So it's easier to just not say anything.
You could have said you needed space. You needed to think. I worried.
Well, it's like you said, I don't want to be piggybacking off of you. I want to do what you do. I want to, but I mean, you didn't have anybody to hold your hand. You and your friends had to figure it out as you went, so I wanted to do the same.
I didn't have the option. And before you left, you found out you didn't either. I'm not talking about your adventures. Not this time. I want to know how you feel about knowing what I've done, knowing where you've really come from.
I mean, it wasn't that hard to figure out I was adopted.
I meant the methods.
But, I was angry for a little bit. Then I decided to go and find out for myself. And upon meeting some people, I mean, I learned what actually happened. And I figured out the truth of what you did. And the truth is, you hunted monsters and protected innocents while you could. Maybe they loved me, maybe they didn't. But they certainly did not love the world around them. And if I was still there, you hadn't done what you did, maybe I wouldn't either. It's still a lot, but I forgive you. Because if I were in your position, I would have done the same. In fact, you did more than what most would have done in your position. Most people don't really care about collateral damage, but you didn't see me as that.
No. No. I almost did give you to an orphanage. I almost left you to someone else who I thought could care for you better. I don't regret keeping you for a second. You're my boy. I love you more than anything on this world.
love you too, Mum.
You'll just reach up and touch his cheek before giving him a hug.
He'll return the hug. He'll return that hug, and he's just like, he'll like hold on to the hug, pretty long, and he's just like, I have to go into the sewers now.
You are going to smell just like Kevin. It's okay. Your girlfriend, she seems like she'll
What?
still care about you just fine.
Girlfriend, is it that easy to tell? She normally doesn't. I mean, doesn't talk about it. But you...
I can tell.
Oh, good.
She's a good one.
She
Hold on to
scares
her.
me.
She's a good one. Hold on to
Yes.
her.
I plan to.
I would tell her not to break you, but I think you don't have to worry about. I don't think she has to. You're not the one to worry about. You'll be okay.
But I do really have to.
I know.
Okay.
I won't hold you anymore.
Right. Bye. Does a light jog back.
She'll just kind of watch him leave. Before going. Oh shoot, Ivor!
Meanwhile, he's just
He's back in Avernus. No, he's actually in Deramos's waiting area, just listening to elevator music.
There's just a receptionist sitting there.
Honestly,
He's just trying to make conversation.
I was just thinking of Ivor like 2 seconds before you said that.
She doesn't normally take this long to bring me back. Like she's normally very good at it.
I'm her most important contract.
You know, I carried a fight. I won. You know, I've actually killed a lot of things. So she'll probably take care of that on her way back.
So you take the 10 minutes to summon him back.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it an hour?
It's a ritual spell, so it just has a
Only takes
material
10
cost.
Yeah.
So he poofs back. Oh, you are bloody alive.
That I am. You would have seen me if I wasn't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was
am
about
going the other way.
I was about ready to start going to the unemployment line.
Yeah, you definitely don't need to go there.
So, did everyone else die?
No. I've just said some farewells and we're going to go meet them.
All right. So nobody died.
No.
You're welcome.
It's good to have you back.
Yeah. Hold on. It's the next day. You forgot about me.
No, I didn't. I got drunk is what I did. Can't
Without-
really...
Without me?
I can't ritual cast if I'm drunk.
Fine.
We can drink tonight. It's okay.
Okay. All
And
right.
we'll order some of that dinner you like. Those sausages.
All right.
They have them here.
Apology accepted. So, Ghost eventually rejoins you. And where are you going?
No, we're doing our own thing while she's doing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
yeah we
Yeah.
had
We're gonna
already-
She
we're gonna
said she'd
meet
meet
at
up
the
with them.
arena place
I
all together
see.
afterwards.
I see. I misunderstood. That's my bad. All right.
Mhm.
So where are the other two going?
we went to the academy.
All right. The Stone Great Institution.
Yeah, the institution.
Although when we pull up to the top, right, because we're like, if it's all right, Belden, I think I'm just gonna stay out here in the fresh air for now.
You sure?
I just want to take in the views, just have some time to think.
All right. Well,
Split
You know
up the
where I'll
party.
be.
Split up the party.
I'll probably join you. I'm sure I'll finish here before you're done.
well, asking Andrew, the note taker, what's the name of this guy again?
Dolkov.
Dolkov. That's
Dolkov.
right. Dolkov. That's right.
I just
Nikolai
imagine Belden
Dolkov.
going,
Yep.
hey, I'm looking for
Oh,
one second.
That jump scared
My notes on Nikolai Dolkov. Might know about Key. Might want Kevin. Huge nerd. Friend with Belden.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask someone to direct me where I might find Dolkov.
All right. So as you go in, you see there are some people giving lectures once again. There's some things that are on display. But eventually you find somebody who looks a bit like a clerk, seems to be cataloging some stuff for display. You walk up up to her. She looks back at this old woman. Oh, you're looking for Mr. Dolkarv. He is currently in his study, but he can be found within that door on the left back there. That is where he usually has most of his stuff.
All right, thanks. And I'm just gonna go and just walk right in.
And then as you walk in, you hear the sound of gems and whatnot, like hammer and chisel. Sorry, not giving lectures today. It is I am working on project. I will have lectures due. They are cancelled for the month. He doesn't look up from what he's doing.
Oh, Master Dolkov, I'm not here for that. I was hoping I can maybe just chat with you for a bit. I won't disturb your work.
Oh, it is Mr. Belton. Yes, of course. Yes. Come in.
It's my bestie.
So what you working on there?
Oh.
This looks fascinating.
Yeah, just refining gems to work for the more refined and symmetrical gems, the better the conduit that they are for casting. In my specific area of expertise, like I explained to you, I use wood carvings as a mount to basically for lack of a better word, arcane ballistae that I control. But
I'm just gonna like pull out a notepad and start like taking notes on everything he's saying.
yes. So similar to what you use your armor, you use gems as a conduit. There are many different types of enchanting and artificery, but each person uses a method like a signature, almost. Someone could probably accomplish the same exact effects that your armor does, but rather than through gemcraft and enchantment, they do it through more arcane engineering. While the effect is the same, the means of acquiring it is vastly different. But you'll find that even with different methods, the weave likes to be shaped within certain boundaries. Take for example, two wizards have wildly different ways of visualization to cast their spells. But whether it manifests as something that looks like a swarm of fireflies, or a swarm of fireflies, or a star imploding on itself, at the end of the day, both wizards are casting their own variant of a fireball to accomplish the same effect. So, despite the fact that the weave can look different and be shaped different, the visualization is a very powerful thing. It likes to be shaped in certain ways. And that is also why sorcerers are such an strange anomaly, as they can, like I said, the weave likes to follow certain rules. And they get to break those rules. Now, basically, whether you do this on purpose or subconsciously, through these gems, through your crafting and the way that the energy flows through it, this is your way of interacting with the weave.
So after we talked the other day, and you talked to me about, being able to direct the energy, away from yourself, I made some modifications, and I'm gonna just like put my one of my gauntlets, the right hand gauntlet, on his table. I'm like, so what I had before, and he has it with the palm up, and there's a spot for the gem to be embedded in the palm. I used to have this as a means of whenever there was, an impact, it would, use the gem as a conduit to create that electrical field. And after we talked and I flip it over, I made some modification here, and you see that the gem has been inlaid to be on the top side of the palm with these two little channels, directing past the knuckles. And I was able to actually put this into practice and find I can direct that energy, farther away from me. And it's proved quite useful. And I want to know if what you think about it.
Well, yes, this is actually very similar to what I do with my arcane ballistae. For example, if I, and you see, he kind of shows like how he carves it. See, I have different channels for the weave to go through. It is almost like the way that you have the energy pass through. A good way to describe it, think of as words on a scroll that allow you to cast the magic. The way that the energy flows through is similar to things that my ballista can do. I can, if I direct the weave through these channels here and into this gem, it projects a defensive field. But this channel releases a blast of kinetic energy that can shoot for quite a distance. And of course, if things get too close, this flow of energy will result in a cone of fire. So yes, it is.
Do you use different gemstones as different conduits, or is it solely about the inlay that gives you the different properties of what?
It is mostly the inlay. The gemstone is just the lens. However, different gems do have affinities to certain elements. For example, a ruby is paired best with fire. An amethyst is paired best with kinetic energy, and so on and so forth. So there is a rhyme and reason, but with good enough channeling, you can brute force certain effects, as it were. But it takes a lot more, I guess, energy to do it. It's basically, it is forcing something through a hole it can't quite fit through is a good way to determine it. It just requires more effort on the conduit's part. But it seems that you have been accomplishing this without the synergistic gems and if I'm being honest, if you're able to accomplish this, then the synergistic gems would be more of a quality of life thing rather than a make or break kind of deal. It might add on, if you were to do it, it could probably add on an extra couple years before your armor needs to be tuned up again. But what you have here is very, very serviceable. And it works just fine. The fact that you are able to do this based off of instinct, you are a real prodigy, my friend.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it's an honor to learn from someone, you know, that knows so much more about this.
Well, I mean, and this wasn't a passed down from like your family. Hey, I mean, that is how I learned my craft.
Unfortunately, no. They don't think highly of you know, integrating magics with mechanics.
Wait, hold on. I thought you were taking the piss when you said your last name was Dust Barrel.
No, that's me.
The apple sure it sure does fall far from the tree. I mean, it is oh, and the fact that you pulled off such a magnificent creation. Oh, that is just... You redeem the name of Dust Barrel, my friend. Ah, those traditionalists, I guess, just outdated bigots.
I'm happy to find someone that can appreciate this and teach me more.
No, I mean, yes, it is good. It gives me hope for the future of that clan, because, I mean, think about it. You know how hard it is for an entire clan to get laughed off their own continent. I mean,
why am I not in the room?
just like,
Yeah, Andrew.
Like, you may be like, you might as well be the redeemer.
Well, I don't know if we can go that far, as I'm no longer welcome there.
Believe me, if you're not welcome there, you ain't missing much. I used to know a dust sparrow.
Did you now? I haven't heard of much adventuring, but then again, I
do business with them. Challenge as a show of honor. So I used my equipment. I won, and then they cast me out. They said that I was a cheater, that I didn't fight with real honor, and I'm. Do you know? They claim to. They claim to be Puritans, or completely pure, untouched by magic, pure craftsmanship. Yet the forge that they used for hundreds of generations is an enchanted forge. They've been using magic.
That's what I've said.
Yes, because, the Everforge in Arlodian is just, your run-of-the-mill anvil. Yeah, it totally isn't supplied by an endless flow of lava from the blessing of a god. I mean, apparently...
Somebody gets it.
Oh, man.
Please go in.
I am sorry for whatever childhood you had. Yeah, that sounds miserable.
Well, I'm speechless. And relieved to just meet someone that understands.
Oh, no, my friend. Trust me. You are not the crazy one. For once, this logic holds true. Everybody else telling you you're crazy, they're the ones that suck. like really. Especially to bottle up just raw talent like this. It is a waste. It's such a shame. I can't help but think if you were able to do this just based off of intuition, I can't help but think how many more stunted Dust Sparrow clansmen have been just had their potential squandered because of their restrictions. It is very strange to me. But that strangeness has gone on for centuries now, so it is.
I do hope one day we can bring it back to them and change their minds, but in the meantime, I just want to understand what I'm working with more and more.
Well, even if you intellectually you do not understand it, it seems your instincts do. I mean, honestly, you seem to have a knack for this. I could explain to you. I was going, how these things work, but honestly, I feel like I might just hold you back. Might cause you to overthink it a little bit.
No. I think even the comment of affinities towards gems. I think there's some improvement I can make. I can already think of several just to improve the efficiency.
Yes, and the best thing to do, you could probably find this at the magic shop. I heard that one opened up in Corridine, or certain people with basic artificery knowledge. There's charts you could probably find that explain each gemstone and its affinity. For example, an enchanted ring of resistance requires certain gemstones. So, if it is the gemstone that with enchanting can provide resistance to a sort of effect, then or a certain source of energy, then it is also probably that same gemstone that is best to channel it through. It synergizes well with it.
All right, I will take all of this to heart. I'm making a note of
Yes,
this.
in fact, I actually might have. I might have a copy. I might have a copy somewhere, somewhere around here. So give me just 1 second. All right. Oh, I got it wrong. Fire is a garnet, not a ruby. So just scratch that. But just like to tweak it a little bit. But yes, if you come across those, and remember, for this specific purpose, the more fine the cut, the specifically you want clean. The best to channel energy through is a clean cut, no blemishes, and as symmetrical as possible. It will give you better results.
Well, thank you, and I'm gonna just take this like compendium, hold it reverently. Thank you.
It's more
so
just
much.
like a sheet of paper.
I'm just gonna just hold it. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to show you. I had put to practice, some of the methods that we had talked about before, and how successful they were. Thank you.
Don't you worry about bothering me. It is very refreshing to have someone that uses the same methods that I do. It is very rare because of course I can talk shop with other artificers about like the weave and whatnot, but your specific craftsmanship, it is I've met very few that use gem work in the artificery. Most people, especially nowadays with how things are trending, it is most people are looking towards engineering. It is a bit less using a more engineering way to connect with the weavers. Relies a bit less on intuition. So the fact that you use the gemstones, you are a rare breed. So you should be proud of that.
You know, just stand up a little taller. Well, thank you. If there's any project or favor you might need in the future, see if you can contact the Oddities, and I'll do anything I can to help you.
Well, I will keep that in mind. In the meantime, I am just waiting on the responses of my colleagues to be going down under the water for the expedition. But yes, it is. I will keep you in mind. It is for sure. It's a certainty.
Okay, well, I'll let you get back to it. And he kind of steps forward, almost like he is gonna give him a hug, and then he just nods. Thank you, and I'll just walk out.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you leave, you head out, and the city waits for you.
I love this. This whole trip has been a confidence and ego boost.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Raycos. You notice I've got a little more pep to my step, and I'm like,
Right. Well, you'll see when you first walk out, you'll see Reiko sitting on a bench against the cliff side, on a balcony thing overlooking the cliff, and he's just holding a little stone circle thing, and he's just kind of staring at it. Then he sees you coming, puts it away.
all right, Raycos the hammer. Shall we go find our fine lady and make our way to the arena?
Why, of course, Phantom Breaker.
Yes, let's.
You eventually find it. This old stone. What looks to be, it's like you kind of get confused. It's like it looks like a cathedral, almost like a
That
chapel.
is so cool.
Interesting.
And
Are we sure we're at the right place, Belden?
What took you so long?
All right, we're at the right place.
at the overlooking the cathedral, or above the doors, you just see the name. It just says The Chosen's War, and there is a
That down.
massive solid gold emblem above the door of a round shield with cross spears.
That's amazing. I love that name.
You, given the fact, at least two of you, given the fact that you went to that you spent some time with Pax at the wandering around the temple district, you would know that that is the iconography of Acreos, god of war.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Love it.
as you enter in, you see the establishment is run by clerics.
Interesting.
That's so cool.
I love it.
And so there is this large square building. With a pretty big cloud with a square cage with brass bars. And inside, you see just a big old 5v5 arena going. Just looks like two groups of mercs. Just absolutely going to town. It seems pretty evenly matched. And you see the crowd is cheering. You know, drinks are being served, but you see clerics in robes that have but along with the robes, you see they are wearing metal gauntlets under their hoods, metal helmets, and you can see where the robe splits cuirasses.
Yeah, they're just war domain clerics.
Yes, they are. And
I love it.
You see some of them watch the fight in reverence. And it is bloody in there. Like, they're not killing each other, but it looks like they might. Like, one person gets full on run through with a spear to the gut and drop down and drops. And you see just a casual one of the clerics sends a tiny spell out. And so this person is on the verge of death, but being kept barely alive by this clergy. And you see, as they're fighting, you are approached. You are approached by a large orc in those same robes. However, his hood is down and his helmet has a plume of red feathers. Welcome to the Chosen's War. Are you here as patron or warrior?
Warrior.
And the name of your group?
The Oddities.
A group of 3. And which kind of fight would you like to participate in?
We want to do what's it called? A preliminary fight? We wish to collect the badges to join the main arena in Coradine.
I see. Akrios honors those with a drive to better themselves through combat. But in order to please him enough to qualify for the Grand Arena, in his eyes, only those that can surpass overwhelming odds deserve that honor. You will be fighting as a group of 3, correct?
Correct.
Then I will gather your 6 opponents. In the meantime, feel free to participate in the eating and drinking along with the other patrons. At the back of the cathedral is our betting counter. Akrios accepts all forms of combat participation.
Oh.
Blood and honor, friends. Good luck.
Good luck.
This is so cool.
And that is where we are going to end it today.
I'm not scared.
Awesome.
I'm not scared. You're scared.
This place is cool, but
We're in danger.
We're in danger.
All right. So, thank you to everybody who tuned in, lurking or otherwise. Any and all support is appreciated. If you want to help us make more content, feel free to support us on Patreon. At the highest tier, you'll get a permanent discount on everything in our merch store. And of course, you also get, let me roll a D4. Rakos, can you thank our wonderful Paragon tier patrons, please?
D4 Fan and Brennan. You've been here through thin and thick, thick and thin, whatever the saying is. I'm still hungover from last night. But we appreciate your help. Without you, this would be much harder, and you brighten our days, so thank you.
And, of course, huge shout out to Tabletop Audio for allowing us to use this incredible background track.
Oh, yeah. It's
Just
great.
really helps bring the sessions to life. So, thank you all. We will see you all next week as we pick up right where we left off. Thank you. Goodbye.